When you take the name Kudremukha, for wildlifers it has got a different perspective. For a common man, definitely will think that wow, it's a beautiful tourist place. And for forest officer, a forest manager, it's a different thing, and for a poet it is different. Well, everybody may be looking at Kudremukha from different perspective, but one thing that combines all these people and which is important for all these people is that the Kudremukha provides water security to all these people.
The Kudremukha National Park has the largest Shola grassland complex and is the catchment of three major rivers, the Tunga and the Bhadra, which are east-flowing, and the Netravati, which is west-flowing. Kudremukha National Park is also the fountainhead of many other minor rivers like Gurupura, Yennehole, Swarna, and Sita Nadi. These rivers are the lifelines of many areas of Karnataka, both for drinking water and to irrigate vast swathes of the state. The Bhadra River and its three tributaries sustain growth, making the land fertile once again to support a diverse ecosystem. The conservation of Kudremukha National Park directly contributes to the water security of more than 20% of the people of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. With a mean annual rainfall of 6,000 millimeters, most of it falling during the monsoon months between June and September. Until half a century ago, a part of this forest was destroyed by mining for decades, which has now completely stopped. The mining contributed greatly to the economy of the country, but inflicted deep damage to nature. As a region of steep hills and one that receives heavy rainfall, the mining created slopes of loose soil that were washed down into the river Bhadra that runs through the sanctuary. This iron ore-laden silt not only polluted the river, but also reached the fields of farmers cultivating downstream before emptying into the Bhadra River. Roads for commercial transport were cut through pristine forests and grasslands. Pipelines were laid through natural reserves, and sporadic and uninformed tree planting threatened the natural Shola forests and grasslands. As a result, massive habitat fragmentation took place that threatened the biological integrity and biodiversity of the region that included many rare and endemic species. Today, however, this mining has been extracted from this biodiversity hotspot, restoring the region to becoming one of the country's most spectacular and biologically rich tropical rainforest landscapes. Because of the biological importance of the region, an area of over 700 kilometers that included the mining region in Kudremukha was declared a national park in 1987, which brought it under the care of the Karnataka Forest Department.
Since the closure of the mine in 2005, the land was given to the Forest Department. Since that time, the protection has improved.
Several anti-poaching camps are set up deep within the forest with staff rotating responsibility to keep a 24/7 vigil. From forest fires in summer to flood bunds in monsoon, several teams combine to comb the forest and ensure it survives and thrives across the seasons, by day and night.
Nature took its course and regeneration was really good. In the recent survey, close to 70 different species of grasses have been identified from the mined area, and more or less the entire region where there is even little soil is now covered under grasses, and we see a lot of wildlife presence including tigers. Nature had taken its course. I don't see any human hand could have done better. So we just protect the landscape and it will come back to its former glory.
Today, Kudremukha has slowly recovered to become a biodiverse region, rich in fauna and flora once again. This region is the second largest protected forest in the Western Ghats, covering an area of over 600 square kilometers. It has a very high floristic diversity. It can be broadly classified into 6 vegetation types: primary evergreen forests, secondary evergreen forests, moist deciduous forests, semi-evergreen forests, high-altitude grasslands, and shola forests.
Every year we face a lot of challenge from this forest fire during summer seasons. So of late we employed more personnel, better machineries, better communication systems, better road network to combat this forest fire, and during recent years the fire incidence has drastically come down in the entire national park.
More than 42 species of amphibians are recorded from the Kudremukha National Park. About 70 species of reptiles are reported from this geographic region, which includes 43 species of snakes. The park is also home to the world's largest venomous snake, the king cobra. Kudremukha National Park is home to one of the largest populations of the endangered lion-tailed macaque. With the Forest Department's efforts to restore the natural habitat, all these creatures once again treat this land as home. Many species of flowering plants, along with a host of reptiles, amphibians, and insects are being discovered here each year. The Forest Department protects the entire area. They facilitate tourists and students to see and enjoy this natural beauty in a way that respects the environment and makes sure tourism within the sanctuary is properly regulated. This change has not happened overnight. It has taken decades and concerted efforts by all to revive the ecosystem. Thanks to the efforts of the Forest Department, Kudremukha has become a place that is a nature lover's delight, a scientist's wonder, and Karnataka's pride.